Hello, I hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, or evening. I hope life is treating you okay. And if it's not, same shit. I want this space to be very transparent, very open. I am not with that performative shit. I'm just not. That has never been me. That takes so much energy out of me to force feelings. I'm very much tell it like it is type of person. That's always been me. So that's what I will be expressing on this channel. And today I am feeling all of the feelings. I'm feeling every feeling possible. And I, instead of doing what I normally do, which is attack that or try to change it, I've just been allowing myself to observe my emotions and really just feel how I feel without any judgment, without trying to flip anything or criticize my thoughts. I've just been observing them. What do I say? What do I mean when I say observe my thoughts, you might ask? By that I mean I've just been watching how I feel. Like how on TV directors will give you things, good directors will give you every angle, every aspect of how a character feels from each character's perspective, and it'll help you better be able to assess each scene or each situation after you've gotten the full picture. It's very hard watching any show and coming in the middle of the show because you don't have all the information, right? Like that's like if I know Stranger Things is big right now. If I just started watching Stranger Things, the newest season, I'd be lost as hell because I've never started watching Stranger Things. I don't have all the information on Stranger Things. I don't know who the characters are. I couldn't even name any of the characters. I don't have all the information. With that being said, you cannot judge yourself or judge other people or situations without first gaining perspective. I think perspective is so paramount to have, and you have to fully make yourself understand that the world does not revolve around you to gain perspective. If you're a self-centered person or you're someone who believes shit is just happening because of me and I'm the center of the universe, it's unrealistic. It's just unrealistic. That's not how life happens, okay? So, with that, I've been feeling all the feels. And this is the first time in a long time I've just let myself be without trying to fix. I think I'm a fixer. Like, I'll be thinking I'm Bob the Builder. I put on my little hard hat and I go to work, okay? And that's with everything in my life. I've always had that mentality of if I want it a certain way, I can make it a certain way. I can force it, and I can push through how I feel, and I can just get through. If I could just get through today, if I could just get through tomorrow, if I can just make it through the week, if I can just make it through this month, if I could just get over this situation, we could just maneuver here and turn here and stop there and break a little bit, we'll get past it. But I'm so sick of living like that. It's so exhausting. It's so exhausting. And I feel myself getting emotional now, like even just thinking about it and talking about it, because it ate away at my soul for so long. And I didn't even realize I was the cause. I was the source of my own pain. I've been the source of my own pain for so long because I've been so self-critical. And when you're self-critical, when you're not in alignment with your spirit and your soul and your brain, when they're not all working together for you, you'll feel like the world is against you. That's what your heart will convince you of. And that creates a mentality of you victimizing yourself. And that's a scary place to be at. Because when you're in that place, you feel you have no control over your own life or yourself. And that's really all you want, is control. and you'll create an internal conflict between you and you. I've always said I have two personalities. Some people think I'm joking. Other people think I'm batshit crazy. I don't care. I've always said I have two personalities. Gianna, Noel. My first name is Gianna, if you don't know. Hey, I'm Gianna. My middle name is Noel. So yeah, I always say Gianna is me at my purest state. Gianna is a lover. Gianna just wants to love people, and Gianna doesn't always see the logic in everything. And Gianna gets hurt a lot because of it. But Noelle is kind of the protector. And Noelle wants to be seen as a hard body. Noelle wants people to know they can't fuck with her. Noelle wants to put up a wall. So they have to find a middle ground. They have to find a place to meet in the middle, or else my mind is just going to be all over the place, and I'm just going to be exuding an energy of what the fuck. And when you're in that place, it's very hard to see past it and come out of it, because you just feel like you're getting screwed by life. And no one wants to feel screwed by life. And no one is ever getting screwed by life. That's not how anything works in this lifetime. Excuse me, I just burped. I'm a little bit tired too. I get goofy when I'm tired. There's a lot going on. But yeah, you're not getting screwed by life. Everything is working for your greatest good. The universe is working for you, not against you. Things are not happening to you. They are happening for you and your benefit. Okay, so when people hurt you, or you're in a situation that has caused you any pain, instead of thinking, what did I do to deserve this? Why me? Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What is the universe, God, whatever deity you believe in, what are they trying to teach me? What is the message here? And once you flip that, it'll change your whole perspective on life as a whole, and also people. And it'll help you to have more grace for yourself and others. That's what I'm noticing. But I'm also noticing that is a hard thing to do. Because especially if you're hot-headed like me, it's easier to be angry and place blame than to reflect on your own actions and reflect on the role you played in whatever situation you're in, whether it's romantic turmoil, friendship turmoil, family. And sometimes you're not to blame. I'm not saying find a way to blame yourself. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is redirect your thoughts. And there's always three sides to every story. There's how you feel, how whoever you're dealing with is feeling, and the truth. So once you've gathered information from each of those points of view, well, not the truth, because the truth is the truth. The truth has no feelings, there's no bias with the truth, and the truth will slice into how you feel. Because it just is. You know what I'm saying? So if the truth isn't aligned with how you feel, you'll realize that once you gain new perspective. But that comes with time. And I think I'm trying to listen to my little, like, spirit man, that little voice, because that's what I'm going off of with this shit. I'm just talking to you guys. I don't have a set plan. I'm not rehearsing this. It's just off the dome. I'm feeling like I want to talk about relationships and how certain dynamics can create a cycle. And specifically, I want to talk about relationships where you find yourself proving your positive intentions. And what I mean by that is, a lot of people will find themselves in certain relationship dynamics where they are with someone who has to put them through pain, intentionally or unintentionally, for them to see that they care. That's how they gain their validation, is by putting you through pain and making you go through all of these different experiences for you to understand that. Wait, where was I at? Just got interrupted. You'll be in relationships with people who subconsciously or intentionally will put you through mess to test your love for them. And this is because every time they place you in a situation where you are forced to endure pain for them, it proves to them that they are worth it. It validates them. It makes them see, oh, and this might be subconsciously, like I said, or it might be on purpose. And if it's on purpose, that's a whole nother issue. But you constantly staying and pretty much destroying yourself for another human being is only going to make you resent them. And it's going to make you slowly start to hate them because you are breaking yourself down to gain for their benefit. And all they're going to see is, oh my God, this person must love me so much. I must be worth it because they're willing to put themselves through all of this shit for me. But that's going to destroy you. That's going to destroy you at your core, and you're going to lose you. And that's a scary spot to be at. But at the end of yourself, you find yourself. So if that's you, and if you've gotten to that place, you can get out of it. But that's going to take a lot of resistance. Because if you've gotten used to that pattern, if you've conditioned your brain to believe, I deserve this, or this is what love is. Love equals pain. Love equals suffering. If I love someone, I should be able to exchange their love for suffering. That means that I love them if I am willing to take on this burden for them. That's not what love is. That is not love. That is not how you show someone love. Showing someone love is by loving them. So if that's your idea of love, like, let's actually just rip that from our brains and throw it in the garbage, okay? Because you're never going to be enough for them. If that's how they view love, you will never be enough. You will constantly have to prove yourself to them, and it's never enough, because you got to think about it. This person needs to continuously put you through mess to convince themselves that who you are isn't good enough. Nothing you ever do will be good enough, because if so, then that means they have to look at themselves and say, I might not be enough for this person. If all their love they're giving me is genuine, and they truly do love me this hard and feel this strongly for me, I may not deserve this. So they have to knock you down and convince themselves that you're not a good person, so that they feel better about themselves and they can sit and live with how they're treating you. And you have to accept that that's their reality, and understand that you can never change their mind, because if you don't, it will drive you crazy. There's no way around it. It will drive you crazy, because you can't make someone see you another way. And that's the reality they have to sit in, because any other reality is too difficult for them. They can't bear it, because having to face the fact that you are a good human and you have good intentions will break them. It will break them, because that means that they are the ones in the wrong. And they can't live in that reality. So that means you have to be the villain. And you have to be okay with being the villain in certain people's story. You don't need their forgiveness. You don't need their acceptance to be you. You take all your energy and you move somewhere else. And that is the best way to get back at them. Or the best way to teach them a lesson. Okay? Because once you remove all that good vibes, all those good vibes, all the good energy, all the love you were pouring into them, they'll feel your absence.